Yay! Okay, we got this rolling. Hey Miracle Makers, hey Heat Nation. I have two videos going at once again today. This is Kathy Higginson coming to you from Gulf Shores, Alabama. And I have two videos going today because I want to make a live for our Facebook fam, and I want to make a YouTube link for those of you that are not connected with me on social media or you don't get on there very often. If we are not connected on social media, please send me a Facebook request to Kathy Michelson Higginson on Facebook, and my Instagram is at Mama Kathy _ Mama is spelled M-A-M-A, and Kathy is spelled with a C, because I would love to be connected with you. I love to see your life, your fur babies, your kids, your life, and how you're promoting your Mary Kay, and we can share ideas, and that's always fun too. So I wanted to give you another quick little fun thing. You guys are also, just like last time, having my coffee break and my hydration break at the same time. They probably cancel each other out, but I don't know. But today I'm drinking Raz Cran LaCroix, but I just bought my 12-pack or whatever it comes in, so I had to put it over ice. So that's my Raz Cran LaCroix to hydrate. The thing I love about LaCroix, this has nothing to do with anything, but it has no sodium in it, it has no sugar in it, and it has just that little hint of flavor and that little fizz. So I don't know, it's my jam. And so this is Raz Cran, one of my favorites. And I'm having my coffee, and one of my prized possessions is my Keurig. And I get blonde. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but anyways, I love my Starbucks blonde pods in my Keurig, and that's my coffee jam. So one other quick thing, look at my cute shirt. I think on the live it's easier to see than on the video. It says peace, love, and baby Yoda. Look at how stinking cute that is. And you guys, one of my customers, they know that I'm obsessed with baby Yoda, and she owns a t-shirt company, and she just made me the t-shirt. I went there to deliver product. Actually, I just went there to deliver samples to her, and she had this t-shirt for me. And I was like, oh my gosh, let me pay you for it. She's like, no, I made it for you. I wanted to give you a present. And then I'm drinking my coffee. This just happened in the last week. So, and then I'm drinking my coffee. One of my other customers, she likes to, the first customer that made me the shirt, I deliver to her work. That's how we always, well, sometimes we meet also at like a parking lot or something like that. But this customer, she always picks up out of my basket, and she picked up her product and she left her check in this mug. And this mug says, all around the top, it says, be true to your dreams. And then it says Mary Kay. And she said she found it somewhere. I mean, I don't know if it was a yard sale or a thrift store or something like that, but she found this and she left her check and it left me a present. So just remember, you guys, I think sometimes we get in our head like, oh my gosh, are we bothering people or whatever? You guys, our customers really appreciate our product, and they really appreciate great service. Great customer service is pretty much a lost art. I don't know if you've been to the mall or anything like that lately, y'all. Great customer service is pretty much a lost art. So when you hustle to get into the hands, exactly what they need, and you put fun samples in there, and you put handwritten notes or a extra text or message of thanks, and you check on them at least 5 times a year when the preferred customer program rolls around, and I go to Target. You could go to Target or Dollar Store and really get pretty packaging, and not expensive, just pretty and creative, and put their reorders in beautiful bags. Always write handwritten thank you notes, maybe throw in some candy, and just make it super convenient for them. Inconvenience yourself for the convenience of others is one of the keys to success. I'm not talking about not having boundaries, but I will knock myself out to make sure that I get in their hands in a super timely manner what they want and make sure I put extra happies in there. And I'm telling you guys, the new lip gloss samples are, I'm every time I put those in the reorder bag, I put 2 different shades that I think the customer would like, and every time I put them in the bag, I'm selling them. Want to give you one other little quick reminder about customer delivery service orders through your website. If I were you, I would take off the Easy Ship option, because what Easy Ship does, when that order goes through and they put their credit card number in, it immediately shoots out to them, and you don't have any way of making sure, like if you don't want to charge them shipping. And there's also an option, you guys, where you can add 2 free samples onto their order that don't cost you anything or the customer anything. And when those orders shoot out Easy Ship, you don't have the opportunity to add those 2 free samples. So it could be a strip of either 3D skincare, combo oily, normal, dry. It could be even a strip of repair samples. You know, there you can put a lookbook in there. There's all kind of, you know, you could put like a lookbook and a sample. So that's a super good deal to put those extra 2 samples in there that the company doesn't charge you for that. So make sure that you're utilizing that. And if you have further questions about that, reach out to me or reach out to your director. But today, here's what I wanted to talk to you about. Time to hydrate. Can I tell you guys one more thing? Today is my dad's last chemo treatment of 12. He has been undergoing cancer treatment. He's been going for treatment every other Monday, which has made it a little crazy for me because Mondays are always a really busy Mary Kay day for me. But I'm super thankful. I've been able to be really flexible with it. And because I drop him off and then I go back 3 or 4 hours later and pick him up, you know, because he's there with like an IV and they're giving him the chemo, and then I pick him up and then he goes back on Wednesdays, and because he goes home with like a chemo pump that's pumps the chemo and stuff for from Monday to Wednesday morning, and then Wednesday he goes back and has the pump disconnected. So anyways, it's been every other Monday, and that's why it's been a little hectic getting these Facebook Lives done, but we're doing them. But anyways, my point is that he had 12 chemo treatments scheduled, and today is number 12. So he finished his 12 chemo treatments. He's actually there right now, and I'm going to go back at around 3 o'clock and go pick him up. And then he will have a scan, and then we'll find out, you know, I really feel like we're going to get good news that all the cancer is gone. So that's exciting. So throw up a prayer for my dad, Jeff Michelson, because he is right this second getting his very last chemo treatment that he's been prescribed. He had stage 3, he was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer in February. So he's been he had surgery, 2 surgeries, and then treatment. So, but he's doing super good. Like, it's ridiculous. He's doing great. Okay. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is an idea for strong sales for September. And I started thinking about, you know, whenever the company has done a makeover contest, that has been a really great booking tool. And the makeovers, it's like as I do the makeovers and I post the after pictures, it just would get me more and more bookings, because I would post the after picture and like brag on the person and give all the colors that were on them, that the model was wearing. And it got to the point where I would walk in somewhere to a store, church, or whatever, and I'd run into people and they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, Kathy, I want my makeover session too." So it occurred to me that September would be a great time for us to do this, and I'm kind of explain how we can really max this out to strengthen customers we already have and build new customers as we are going into the holiday selling season. Because, you know, no matter what is going on with the virus, there's a lot we can do virtually, and especially because of the virus, we may be a really great option for people with their holiday shopping, that they can, you know, virtually, you know, we can, there's so much we can do, virtual, like open houses where we're basically like, hey, this would be a great gift for men, this would be a great gift for women. This would be a great gift for, I mean, super easy. It's going to be super fun. So in September, we really want to beef up and strengthen that customer base. So this idea, I feel like, is really going to help. So the kind of the magic, and I'm going to read you the script. And don't worry about writing it down, because as soon as I jump off of here, I'm going to post the script so you guys have it. Okay, so just listen. And so my suggestion is this, that as you do the makeovers, either virtual or in person, make sure you give people the option. And the cool thing about the virtual too, even in spite of the virus, even if the virus wasn't going on, this is a great way to build customers all over the United States. What relatives or friends do you have? You guys, there's a hair that is just really bothering me. I have super thick hair, and there's just like this one hair that's in my eye. I think I got it. Okay. So like, who do you know? Relatives, friends, people that you went to school with, all of that are out of town that you could book these virtual appointments with. So, even if there wasn't a virus, you still want to master doing virtual appointments. So, and you can do that through Zoom, you can do that through Facebook Messenger, you can do that through FaceTime, all of the above. Okay, so what we want to do is and I'm going to read the script, but we're going to hold the makeovers, either in person or virtual. Make sure we have a really great after shot, really great after picture. I don't want to do before. Who wants their before picture? Nobody. So just like a rock and after shot with good lighting and everything. And then you're going to post those pictures. And the first thing you're going to do is brag on the person, so ask them, what do you want me to promote? Like, do they work for, are they an insurance agent? Are they a real estate agent? Are they, do they have a ministry that they would like to promote? Do they have a daycare? Are they a hairdresser? Are they a, whatever it is. So you could say, this is my model, Susie, and she rocks homeschool. She's an amazing homeschool mom, and she has a homeschool co-op. So if you have more questions about that, feel free to reach out to her. Or this is my friend Susan, and she is a real estate agent with such and such company. Here's her website. So you first want to say a personal blurb about them, whatever they want you to say, because you have to be careful. You don't want to put too much about yourself out on the internet, but enough to promote their business or their ministry or whatever they want you to promote. Then you say, and today she is modeling, and you go through everything. You list basically the skincare, the foundation, the powder, the concealer, the eyeshadows, the lips, the cheeks, everything that you put on her. Okay, and then what you want to do, if you have Facebook, you want to make an actual Facebook album. If you have a business page, make it on your business page, or you could make it on your, and then you can share it on your personal page. So initially, you just want to share the picture by itself, but then you want to put it in a Facebook album. That way, people can comb through that album and see looks on actual women, and that will encourage them to go, wow, I really like that look. I want to try those products. I really think that this is going to be really helpful to you guys. And then also, you want to let people know, and again, this is in the script, that out of all your models in September, that you're going to do a drawing, and you could say for $25 in free product or $50 in free product, and then you just give your models, you give one lucky winner at the end of the month a $50 credit or a $25 credit, or however you want to do it. So isn't that fun? So also, if you have Instagram, you can create a new highlight, those little circles under your profile, and you can create a highlight that is also your virtual portfolio. So you could have both, and then you could add your models to your story on Instagram, and then add them to your highlight. And this is going to be a great booking tool for you guys, both to ask the models, but then also as people see the models, they're going to want to be included in that. I'm really excited about this. So here's the script. Hi, so-and-so. I hope this message finds you doing well, and that you and your family are safe and sound. I'm reaching out to you because I'm building a digital makeover portfolio. This portfolio will be in an album on Facebook and on my highlights on my Instagram page. And obviously, if you're just on Instagram or just on Facebook, or you want to do just one or the other, then just change that up for yourself. I would love to feature you as one of my makeovers. The way it works is we can get together in person or virtually. I can send you samples if we get together virtually, and we can get together over FaceTime or Zoom. And we'll take a great after picture of you. With your picture, I will promote your business, workplace, charity, church group, etc. Tailor it to each person that whatever would be important to them. That is most important to you, and also list all the Mary Kay colors and products we used on you. I have found that women really want to see real women makeovers, not just the models in catalogs or magazines. Would you be willing to be one of my makeovers? The appointment takes about an hour and is totally complimentary. Which do you prefer, in person or virtual? And when are you least busy, weekday or weekend, daytime or evening? And of course, you narrow that down. And one of the smartest things you can do is already have in your date book when you know you want to hold appointments. So just I would go through the first 2 weeks of September and look where it would make the most sense for your schedule to hold those appointments. That way, as people say yes, you're not just going, oh, I'm wide open, I don't know, and then you book something and it's a conflict for something. Go ahead and pick those times that are going to be the least disruptive to your schedule. Then, once you have the single face booked, you want to say, in all fairness to you, if you share your session with some friends, you will get some free product that way. Does that interest you? We can always do multiple faces at a time, in person or through Zoom. So, and if she goes, no, I don't want to do that, but I'll be yours, it's okay to do a single face. But that way, if she says, well, sure, it'd be fun to do, whatever, then you've got your booking. So either way, you either have a face or a group. Okay. And then remind her, all of my faces that I do for the month of September are going to go into a drawing for $50 in free product at the end of this month. So isn't that going to be fun, you guys? So I'm personally going to do this and challenge myself to just really build that virtual portfolio, because that's something that you can go back to again and again and again when you're booking, or people that look at your social media profile. They're going to be able to see these gorgeous makeovers that you did. So, and I wanted to, for your virtual faces, I wanted to give you some ideas of what to put in those packages if you do mail those samples. You can do a strip of the 3D skincare, either combo early or normal dry, whatever would be appropriate for them. I would give them a charcoal mask. You can get those great color cards that have 3 eyeshadows and a blush and a lipstick. One of my very favorite looks is the one for green eyes. Also, if you want to do single samples, my favorite color combination is biscotti eyeshadow all over and burnished bronze in the crease, and then richen it with hot fudge. That's what I have on right now. That's what I wear every day. I sell a ton of that. You could get some eyeliner samples to put in there. I don't think that the mascara samples are available right now. The last I saw, they were out of stock, but if they are, get some of those, because you can get those little mini ultimate mascaras to put in there. If you do a single blush instead of the color cards, I really like Rosy Nude. And y'all, I would go in there and get at least one strip of every of the new lip gloss samples and put a couple of different lip gloss options in there for them. And so I think that's you could put a sponge tip applicator and a cotton ball in there if you wanted to. And I think that's everything. You could do a lookbook. Super smart to do a lookbook. And then I have a couple of sheets from another virtual training that I will also post. One is a to plant a seed for team building, and one is kind of just a really simple instructions And then I also have a set sheet, so you could put those in there as well. So and I just get bubble mailers from the dollar store. I keep it really inexpensive, and I always put anytime I give anybody a package of any kind from Mary Kay, I always write a handwritten note, always. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you. I'm so glad you love your MK. Thank you in advance for being one of my models. I can't wait to get together. So again, no matter what is going on in your life or your area virus-wise, this is something you can completely rock. And it's actually really fun. I just did a FaceTime facial just a couple nights ago, and it's super fun because you just sit in your own home and just talk them through the skincare and give them the power statements and benefits of each foundation. I knew I was forgetting something. So I'm really good. I'm really, really good at looking at a picture and figuring out maybe the top 2 or 3 foundation packets. And don't forget, you guys, you can now get CC cream in the little sample packets. So you don't want to spend a ton of money on Section 2 samples, so don't overdo it. Maybe get enough for your first 10 makeovers, and then reevaluate, and then you can always place another supply order. Don't go and get enough stuff for 100 faces or anything crazy like that, because colors change, and you may decide, oh gosh, I'd rather start sending this instead of that or whatever. So don't go crazy on that. Get enough for about 10 faces, and then send out those packets, and then reevaluate and restock your supplies from there. So that's just an extra little tidbit too. So I think that's it, but I think that we're really on to something. Another quick and easy way to promote our product is these lip glosses, you guys. Getting those lip gloss samples and daily or every other day posting your own selfie. Today I have on Beach Bronze over Naturally Buff with medium nude liner. It's my favorite. I wear that every day, but I'm in love with that Sheer Illusion. But that isn't easy. Our lip glosses and our hydrogel eye patches and our charcoal mask are all kind of gateway products, meaning those are things that you can promote that people that maybe have never had a makeover, or they're not even your customer, they've never been a Mary Kay customer. Those are the kind of things that people look at and go, I want that. You know what I mean? And then so they make that purchase, and then with professional service and taking great care of them and the extra samples and the handwritten notes and the gratitude, you can develop those customers into more and more and more products. So that is another great, just promoting those products, promoting yourself in your charcoal mask and talking about the benefits of it, promoting yourself with your hydrogel eye patches on, and then selfies with the new lip glosses. And that's just an easy and fun way. And you guys, if you don't have your website, get your website up and going. I'm telling you, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of orders go through my website every year. It is a great tool, you guys. $30 for the year and $39 for your pro pay for the year. It will pay for itself if you promote it. So always remember that the fortune is in the follow-up. You can't just have that website. You got to have that website and promote it. Post your link, share your link, ask others to share your link for you. And again, you guys, those fall lookbooks have definitely hit the mailboxes. So now is the time to go through that customer list. And did you get your book? Is there anything you love? How can I best be of service to you? Those are easy follow-ups. So tons to focus on. And I really believe that as the closer you are to the product and customer service, the closer you are to finding some sharp women to represent your team. So as we're doing this, the new team members will rise. They'll make themselves evident. They will either we will see the talent and the potential in somebody, and we'll ask them for that conversation, or you're going to have people go, well, how are you doing this? I think I could totally do this too. And again, how fun, because you're doing makeovers all over the United States, so that potentially could build your team all over the United States as well. So I hope this has helped. I'm going to post the script, I'm going to post the handouts, And I just really appreciate you guys. Those of you that were registered for the virtual seminar, if you have not yet gone and watched those sessions and watched those classes, really carve out time this week to go through. And I'll tell you, the session that was, they're still calling it session 1, but the one that was supposed to show Thursday night, and then they showed it this Saturday because of that terrible technical crash. Y'all, go watch that. It is so good. You will be so grateful that you are part of this company, and just our leadership is amazing. Our marketing team is amazing. There's just so much to be grateful for. So whether you do Mary Kay big, medium, or small, doesn't matter. Make the most of it. Steward every relationship. Be so grateful and go and be the miracle. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm going to finish. I love our Miracle Maker sisters, and thanks for joining me. See you next time.